Y saludos, jugadoras, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien. Aquí ayer tenemos un video para el canal de Juarez, Gunslinger. Estamos justo aquí donde lo dejamos en el capítulo anterior. Acá neta, pues, acá como que en el resumen del primer nivel. Y tenemos un punto de habilidad. Así que ¿no puedo? No tengo punto de habilidad, perdón. Me dejé llevar por el 3. Bueno, pues vamos a continuar esta gran aventura, amigos. Continuemos. Vamos allá.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
Episodio 1. Billy the Kid. Todo lo que fue
And the kid surrendered? When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Ok. Por un puñado de balas, ok. Después de que... en rayos. Iba a leer como que esa pequeña descripción en la parte de abajo, pero ya no pude. Ok. Bueno, comencemos con la siguiente misión, amigos. Vamos allá.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Ok, cárcel de Lincoln, 28 de abril de 1881. No, pasó un año. 4 meses después.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Entonces? Oh.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Ok. Muy norteño. Vamos a ver. Billy el niño, o Billy the Kid. William Henry McCarthy, también conocido como William H o H. Bonnie o Billy el niño, o Billy the Kid. Probablemente nació entre 1859 y 1861. Murió el 14 de julio de 1881. Uf. No sé si es no julio. Estamos en marzo. Pues morirá en unos cuantos meses el pobrecito. Pobre Billy. Abatido por el sheriff Pat Garrett en Fort Sumner, Nuevo México. Al día de hoy sigue siendo uno de los forajidos más emblemáticos del viejo oeste. Billy medía 1.73, un poquito más chaparrito que yo. Ok. Un dato más. Este Billy tiene mucha biografía. Ok, Billy. Te conocemos un poquito más hoy. Oh, rayos.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Una escopeta de doble barril. Me encantan esas. Muy bonita, Bob. No te importará que la saca a pasear, ¿verdad?
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape.
Oh, genial.
So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Shit!
Shot Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim at that.
Bitch.
The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus.
Yeah, me encanta
Guards were everywhere looking for
him. Me encantan las escopetas.
Can't let the kid get away.
see him?
Ya.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
Que vamos a hacer un poquito más
Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
que la mierda, yo me largo.
Can't have gotten far.
Carajo. ¿Cómo que tengo que saltar?
Billy broke out of jail.
Ok.
Violence is not the answer.
Silas. Damn. Ok, aquí tenemos un paso. Bien. Corre, Silas.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Ok.
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment
Creo
of
que
peace.
esto vaya a funcionar, pero... por intentarlo no pasa nada. Seamos sigilosos. Seamos sigilosos y traigo una escopeta, ¿no?
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans go to hell.
Ahí tenemos otra pepita. Evasión del Lincoln. Ajá. Vamos a leer todo, ¿les parece? Bien. Veamos. Seamos sigilosos mientras se pueda. Nuevo nivel. Bien, vamos a ver, vamos a ir una habilidad por una, ¿sale?
Guess you've had enough.
¡Bang! Bitch.
You're dead.
¡Como revienta!
You can't hide forever. He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring.
Ah, entonces creen que somos
I was
Billy.
just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
You can run.
Sí, y ustedes se van a morir. Me encanta la escopeta.
I'm here. Get your headstone.
There's children here.
That was too damn close.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse,
Cogemos un caballo, Silas.
though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass-eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Ok, un explosivo. Solo por el punto, solo por la experiencia. Yeah.
I'll flank it.
No lo creo, amigo.
Surrender yourself.
Qué divertido. ¿Hay más que quiera que lo reviente? Bien. ¿Hay más? Que lo reviento. ¿En serio no le doy a la maldita gallina? Ah, ok. Escalera. Bien, vamos. Vamos, cabrones. ¿Quién quiere un poco más de plomo en el cuerpo? ¿Y esto dónde me lleva? ¿Esto es que me ayuda? Ah, ok.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Okay.
Not that son of a bitch.
Ah. Yeah.
For decency?
so I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Death is too good for him.
Amigo, ¿en serio?
Blanket.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
On yourselves! Look out there! He gets away!
Vamos, muerte, amigo.
I'm putting you down!
Yo necesito un poco del doble.
Let's do this! We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back!
Sí, se murió.
Don't let him get away!
Amigo, es muy diferente decirlo que hacerlo. Ok, vamos a ver si encontramos una cosa interesante. Creo que alguien me llamó gallina. Ahorita se va a enterar. ¿Qué encontramos por acá? Tiene que haber algo interesante. Shit. Murió el tejado. ¿Y esto en qué nos ayuda? Oh, Dios. ¿Creen que lleguemos? O sea, vamos a saberlo. Ya lo logramos. Hey, ¿en esto qué? ¿Hay una pepita de la verdad o algo? Sola para sortear. Bien. ¿Quién quiere plomazos? ¿Tiene más? Vamos. Aquí llamas cobarde, amigo. Vamos, momento para recargar, amigo.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Pero un poquito. Munición.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob,
Oh, rayos.
I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Bueno, Bob, nada personal. Mierda, me dio. Ay, Dios. Primera muerte. Uf. Aquí muerde la velocidad de desmontar y centrar al enemigo. Bang, bitch.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Pobre Billy. Pues bueno, vamos a continuar, ¿no? Está un poco corto este video, si no ya terminaré cortándolo. A ver, vamos a ver habilidades, tenemos una punta de habilidad. No tenemos ninguno. Bueno, pues continuemos. Vamos allá.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Ruidoso?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Pues bueno, viajamos a casa. Uno de los cowboys era la gran banda de forajidos liderados por el viejo Clayton. Dos de sus pistoleros más... rayos. No me da tiempo de leer. Una bala para el viejo. Lindo nombre. Pues bueno, vamos a casa. Bueno, no literalmente a casa, pues estamos en México, pero vamos allá. Que cayeron de
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Que escucho balazos.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves
Mal
and
camino,
bastards.
¿no?
The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Bueno, podemos rescatarlos.
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations.
A ver, Ranger, pistolero, a ver. Bolsillos son dos, no tiene munición. O esta. Ok, combo. Ok, ¿qué es esto? Más munición para el rifle. Bombas, bolsillos son dos. Rampero. Más munición de escopeta y dinamita, me gusta eso. No tengo dinamita ahorita, pero debería bien usar la escopeta. No sé qué gastarlos, ¿eh?
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
Shit.
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboy. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
Aunque ahora nos cortan munición.
I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Ya voy a decir, no hay que fallar ni una bala, pero...
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Cielos.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this. I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
No one will ever fight you here.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Bien. De todos los enemigos, ¿ok? Bien.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Can't have brother bullet.
La tiré sin querer.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Okay.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Rayos.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
Ahora ya sé en qué gastar. Bien. Dinamita y escopeta. Tal vez no tenga computadora ahorita, pero sí dinamita.
I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Ok. ¡Corre, Silas! ¡Vamos! ¡Cielo! A ver cuando llegue ya, cabrón. El viejo Clay.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruidoso who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Rayos.
Shoot that asshole!
Un poco de dinamita, viejo. Ahí está.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Así terminó el viejo Clayton, amigos. Ok, arma preferida, pues el fusil. Recompensa, recompensa preferida, tiro a la cabeza. Perfecto, puntería 60% y muerto 38. Nada mal, nada mal. Y ahora, ¿qué les parece? Ahora sí, dejamos el video de aquí. Yo quiero manejar un poco esto alrededor de 30 minutos porque sea fácil de ver y entretenido, por cierto. Pero bueno, yo espero que les haya gustado este video, que hicimos 2 misiones, el escape de la prisión junto con Billy y acá el viejo Clayton. Bueno, espero que les haya gustado el video, cuatreros y cuatreras. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Cuídense mucho, amigos.